Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com.
How is one to take the steps back and bow upon saying Oseh Shalom of Kaddish? So as we know, when we recite the long Kaddish, Kaddish Yasam or Kaddish Teskabel, otherwise known as Kaddish Shalom or Kaddish D'Rabbanan, we have a stanza at the end of Oseh Shalom, and we take 3 steps back upon saying it, and there's various questions that require clarification as to how this is to be done. Number 1, what's the source of this idea of taking 3 steps back by saying Oseh Shalom of Kaddish? Number 2, how do you bow when you do it? Do you bow to your right? Do you bow to your left? When do you bow to which direction? When can you begin saying the Oseh Shalom? Must you wait until all 3 steps have been taken back? Which foot should you move first, the right foot or the left foot? And what should a lefty do about all this? So let's begin. The idea of the movements, the bowing, the 3 steps back by Oseh Shalom is sourced in the Talmud and Poskim regarding Shemona Esrei, as brought in the Shulchanaruch in chapter 123. We do not have a source in the Talmud regarding if this is also to be done by Kaddish. However, the Trumas Hadeshin in Shuvah 13 writes that one should also do so when saying Oseh Shalom by Kaddish, referring to Kaddish Teskabel, and so records the halacha, the Mechaber in the Shulchanaruch, chapter 56, halacha 5, and in the Alter Rebbe Shulchanaruch in 56, halacha 8. Now, although there is a discussion and debate and dispute amongst the poskim if this applies only to Kaddish Teskabel, the taking of a 3 steps back, or to any Kaddish that contains Oseh Shalom, practically the minhag and the final ruling is that we do so by all Kaddeshim and not just by just Kaddish Teskabel, as is implied from Stimas HaPoskim of the Alter Rebbe, who does not differentiate in the matter, and so rules the Radbaz, the Maimon Mordechai, the Kaf HaChaim, Kseiso Shulchnya, Bi'oima, and other poskim. However, what we do all agree to is that while by Shemona Esrei it's an actual letter of the law requirement to take 3 steps back, to the point that the Gemara in Yuma says, and the Alter Rebbe records it there in 123 halacha 1, the one who doesn't do so, it's as if he didn't daven. By Kaddish, this is a minhag, this is a custom. So now that we settled the taking of 3 steps back, let's now discuss how to turn when you say Kaddish. So we do not find explicitly in the Poskim, in the Shulchan Aruch, a requirement to bow when saying Oseh Shalom, unlike what we find regarding Shemona Esrei. However, practically the custom is to do so, and as is recorded in Sefer HaMinhagim, that we bow just like we bow by Shemona Esrei upon taking 3 steps back and saying Oseh Shalom. And so it's hinted to in the words of the Alter Rebbe, who says, take 3 steps back like you do by Shemona Esrei, and so also brings Ateres Kainim in the name of the Mordechai to do so. Now, to which direction should we bow first? The minhag is to bow, but how? Is it exactly like by Shemona Esrei when we say Oseh Shalom, or is it a little different? So by Shemona Esrei, we know the ruling is in 123.1 that we first bow to our left, which is opposite the Shechina, which is to the right of us, meaning that the right of the Shechina is to our left. So we first bow to our left, the right of the Shechina, and only then to our right. Does the same thing apply by Shemona Esrei? So this is not recorded in the Poskim about what to do. And in Sefer HaMinhagim it records that one should first bow to his right, and only then to his left. Well, we do find some Poskim who argue that first you should bow to your left, just like by Shemona Esrei. Practically, this is the Chabad custom, and one can explain that the reason behind this custom is because by Kaddish, it's not literally as if we're standing in front of the Shechina. That's something afforded only to Shemona Esrei. And if so, we must follow the general rule that we always turn to our right first. It's only by Shemona Esrei that we have the reason of the Shechina that we turn to our left first. By Kaddish, which is not similar, we have to turn to our right first. Nonetheless, the Ovid Kamar Ovid, every community, every person can choose to do according to his community ruling custom, and as we stated, the Chabad custom, so as the custom of the Rebbe, was first by Kaddish to first give the bow to the right side, as opposed to Shemona Esrei, where we first give it to the left side. The order is written in Sefer HaMinhagim is as follows: when we say Oseh Shalom, we go to our right. Then when we say Hu, we turn to the center. Then when we say Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, we turn to the left, meaning that our head is to the left while saying those words. When we return and say V'al Kol Yisrael, we are already facing to the center. As written regarding Shemona Esrei in chapter 123, halacha 1 in the Alter Rebbe Magen Avraham, we make sure to only begin the words Oseh Shalom after completing the taking of the 3 steps back. Regarding which foot to move first, so by Shemona Esrei there's a machlekes, and b'poil we rule that you first move the left foot first, However, seemingly by Kaddish, we would follow the same direction that we move our head, and since we already said we move it first to the right, then therefore also the right foot should be moved first. Regarding a lefty, what he should do, so this is not clear in the Paiskim, however, seemingly he should follow his left, so therefore he would, if he's left-footed, move his left foot first, and if he's left-handed, he would first bow to his left, as recorded in Paiskim regarding that a lefty's left is considered like his right. So to give a final summary of the order, we reach Oseh Shalom, we take 3 steps back without saying anything. After the 3 steps have been completed, we begin saying Oseh Shalom. The 3 steps are begun with first our right foot going back first, unlike Shemana Esrei. We begin bowing first to our right side, unlike Shemana Esrei, although some people also do to the left, just like Shemana Esrei. Oseh Shalom R'meimov to the right, Hu to the middle, Yaseh Shalom Aleinu to the left, V'al Kol Yisrael back to the center.
Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at Shulchanaruchharav.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.